What's up, YouTube? It's just Brandy, and let's talk Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta, Tammy and Waka Tie the Knot, I think it's called. I think that's what it's called. So I didn't know that there was this new spinoff show. I didn't know it was coming on until I was watching the Growing Up Hip Hop Confessions from the Cast, and they were like, up next is Tammy and Waka tying the knot. And I was like, oh wow, I didn't know. Like when I was watching Marriage Boot Camp, they never showed any type of advertisement or commercials or anything about this show, so I know anything about it. So yeah, so I was like, oh wow, that's great, because I remember seeing on Instagram where they got married in Mexico, but now that they are affiliated with they done boot camp, now they're going to be on Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta, so no more Love and Hip Hop. And they've got this little spinoff show. So, you know, good for them. Get to the bag. So it's going to be showing the journey of them getting to this wedding in Mexico. So they essentially said, you know, if we stay married for 5 years, then let's do the wedding, because they ended up eloping. I remember on Love and Hip Hop, when they initially were trying to plan a wedding, Deb was wanting to be too involved. We didn't see Tammy's mother at the time, but I guess the parents were wanting to be too involved. It was causing too much stress for Tammy, so they just decided to forget it. Let's just go ahead and go to the courthouse. So, you know, that's what we did to avoid it. But now, since they're doing the vow renewal at the 5-year mark, it's the same thing. The mothers want to be completely hands-on, which I don't know why. Like, these people is grown AF, and they're paying for it. They're not asking you to pay for anything. So why do you want to be so involved? I think Tammy may be an only child, and I know Deb has had a lot of death as far as, you know, her son committing suicide and different stuff. So, you know, maybe they just want to be part of happy moments, you know, because of the situations in their family. So whatever. So Tammy is basically like, I got 2 wedding planners. I really don't need your input. But some people, especially women who have not had a wedding themselves, they like to live vicariously through their children. So I feel like that's kind of where Tammy's mother is. But her mother, Mona, is a complete character. She took her mother of the bride dress shopping, and she was like, I need something sexy, show my cleavage. Like, she is a spitfire. So I look forward to seeing her in the future, because I can just tell she is going to be so entertaining. Like, we know Deb Antony, she's like so rough and tough and, like, you know, say how it is, and it just is what it is. But this Mona, she's a character. So it was cute. I thought the whole thing was cute. They checked in with the one of the doctors from boot camp, who gave them a little advice, which I thought was nice. And Waka took Charlie on a little book date. Like, that was so cute how they showed him being like a good stepfather. And you know, they both like to read, so he was like 2 to 3 times a month we go to this bookstore and get books. Like, I thought that was really nice. I think that is what people, when they do reality shows, that's the type of stuff that they want these reality shows to show, but they end up focusing so much on the drama and everything like that. But I feel like because this is just about them, they have more control over the situation. And so I'm glad that they highlighted, you know, how important that their family is and everything like that. So I'm looking forward to seeing this. I'm not quite sure how many episodes it's going to be, but I do think it is a cute little segue between Marriage Boot Camp and Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta. You know, whenever that's going to start in April, you know, give it a couple of weeks to have something to fill that time slot to show this wedding. And essentially that probably means that we paid for it. So kudos to Tammy and Waka. Like I said, I'm looking forward to it. I think they're a really cute couple. They have been through a lot, but at the end of the day, I think they really like each other, and they have a really cool relationship. So that's my take on Tammy and Waka Tie the Knot. I'll see you next week for the next episode.